Hello, welcome to the course. My name is Jack Arnold. I am an advisor at AVID Planning in St. Petersburg, Florida. Wanted to record this first intro video just to give you an idea on a few things. First, who am I? Who is this person that's going to be running you through this course? The second thing is, why would you even want to do a cash flow management course in the first place? Kind of what to expect you will get from the course and maybe what you will not get from the course, so you know what you're getting yourself into. And then lastly, I'll go through a little bit how the course looks. I'll show it to you and Teachable and kind of run through it with you, which will be the last portion of this video. So to start, again, who am I? Again, like I said, my name is Jack Arnold. I am an advisor with AVID Planning in St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been an advisor for 14, 15 years. I've been in the financial services business since 2003, so almost 20 years, talking 18 or so years at this point. It's been quite a while. I've been working with and dealing with clients in terms of money and investments for a very long time. And over the course of time, noticed a few kind of typical things for people to work on. A big part of that is cash flow management, which is why we made the course. At AVID Planning, if you want to get some more information about us and the firm, you can always go to avidplanning.com. All of our services and our costs are listed on there. Other resources are on there. More information about myself and also my colleagues at AVID Planning. So there's tons of information on there. In addition to that, we do have a Facebook page. You can always go to the Facebook page, but we do have a YouTube channel. If you come to the website, actually, if you scroll down towards the bottom of the website here, you can click some of these connect with us links, Facebook or YouTube. On the YouTube channel, we post something usually on a weekly basis. So you can always go there. We talk about financial planning topics, behavioral finance topics, all kinds of things in terms of financial planning related. So there's tons of good information on there, in my humble opinion. You can always visit there if you'd like. In the conclusion of the course, I'll put a little bit of more information on if you would like to become a client of AVID, what to expect, what the next steps would be if that's something you'd like to do. I'll put that in the conclusion of the course. If you find yourself having questions about the course in particular, not YNAB technical support, but just like course questions or tips, or I don't know, maybe you figure something out that I don't know, which I would not be surprised. You can always email me. It's jack.arnold@avidplanning.com. If you just put something in the subject line, YNAB course or something like that, so it sticks out to me, that would be a huge help considering all the emails that I get. And I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can answer or try to point you in the right direction. So the second part is, why would you even want to do this in the first place? Which is a great question. We have found, and my belief is, that if you're really trying to accomplish any kind of financial goal, whatever that may be, the things that are important to you and the things that you find meaningful, there's a little bit of a financial tag to all of those things. The only way to really know if your resources are going towards the things that are most important to you is to have some kind of visual representation of where that's going and be able to control it. A lot of times what we found in the past, doing this 10, 15, 20 years, is most of us usually do some kind of look at the ceiling type of budgeting where it's, can I afford it? Yeah, I guess, but we don't really know, and it brings a little bit of an anxiety because we might have the money in our account, but we're not positive that money's not for something else coming down the pike, maybe a month from now or 6 months from now, whatever it may be. What this course is going to do and what YNAB is going to do is allow you to have more control over your money so that you know where it's going and you can actually plan for it instead of reacting to it. If you've used other tools in the past, like a mint.com or things like that, those are backwards looking. This is forward looking. So the reason that you'd want to do something like this is to give yourself a little bit more control over your financial life and actually start to direct yourself towards the things that are most meaningful and most important to you. What the course is not going to do is tell you what those things are. I just don't know. I don't know the things that are meaningful and important to you as an individual. Everybody's different. So I'm not going to be able to tell you that, but I'm also not going to tell you what you should or should not be spending your money on. I'm not going to tell you what's good or bad to spend your money on. This is nothing of the sort. This is going to give you a tool and empower you to use that tool to direct things how you would see fit, so that you know how things are working. So hopefully, my hope is that once you get good at using this tool, you'll feel a little bit less anxious about your month-to-month budget, but also you'll feel a little bit like a budget ninja in some sort. You can kind of direct your money to the things that you want to do and not direct it towards the things that you don't, which is sometimes equally as valuable. So as you learn to use the tool, it'll make a lot more sense. The other thing that I would say about this is I would treat this as learning an instrument. So you wouldn't pick up a guitar and expect to be Jimi Hendrix day one. It's going to take a little bit of time. Mostly you're going to practice a lot. You're going to kind of do your scales. You're going to do some practice. You're just going to work through those things on a daily basis. Eventually you'll get much better, especially in the first few months. You'll find yourself ramping up pretty quickly, but you're not going to be great at it the first day. So have a little bit of grace for yourself and take a little bit of time to make mistakes and get better as time goes on. What you may find is that as you go through this and you get to be really good at it and you do become like the Jimi Hendrix, you may figure out things that I don't know about YNAB or give me some tips. By all means, shoot them over to me, email them to me. I don't know everything about everything. I'm open to hear what you found, but I would suggest give yourself some time. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to using something like this, especially if you've never done anything like this in the past. So that's that. In terms of the course, if you have ever used Teachable before, this will be familiar to you. It's looks the same as most Teachable courses. If you haven't used it before, these are just videos kind of lined up back to back to back. I've put them into sections. I've tried to design the course in a way that it can be of reference too. So as you're using it, you can always come back and watch a video. If you get stuck on something, by all means, you can come in here and watch them all back to back to back to back. That's fine. But also if you start using the tool, you get stuck at something, I'm hoping that I've covered it in the course. If not, email me. I'll see if I can help. So, but these are just videos. They'll really just should run back to back to back. But like I said, once you watch one, it doesn't go away. And you can pause them and rewind them and move it around. So if you watch it and it ends, you haven't lost it. It's still there. You can go back to it and watch it again if you would like. So these, like I said, these are just videos. I didn't put any additional worksheets or anything in here. So these are just videos that you can run through and kind of revisit as you see fit. It's pretty simple to use. If you do have any kind of technical issues with Teachable, I don't believe that you will. I would try to use Teachable's help desk, but I don't think you're going to have any trouble using Teachable once you've made it into the course. You're watching this video. I don't think you're going to have tons of trouble using Teachable. It's pretty straightforward. So that's all I got. If you got any questions, like I said, you can always email me. Hope you enjoy the course. Hope you get a lot out of it. And like I said, take it easy on yourself. Give yourself a little bit of time. Yeah, looking forward to it. See ya.